I didn't think I'd be making 3 TV show videos for the channel today, but anyway, here we are. What's going on? My name's Jack Lane. Welcome back to a brand new video here at the channel. I made an Acolyte video and put it out. And then this one I find, and I'm like, damn it. I spoke about, in my previous video, one of my previous videos, I spoke about how the Acolyte story can continue in books. It seems that the Acolyte, hashtag save the Acolyte, is trending. People want to see it? Fair enough. Let's jump straight into the article. Hashtag save the Acolyte trends as fans react to Star Wars TV show. The Acolyte was recently cancelled by Lucasfilm, leading fans of the show to voice their disappointment in the Save the Acolyte campaign. Disney Plus's cancellation of the Acolyte received a mixed reception. Naturally, those who did not care for the show were somewhat pleased that it was not continuing. There were a lot of people that were happy it wasn't continuing, while fans looking forward to the Acolyte Season 2 story were upset these teases would not come to fruition. Then there are some who despise the show for being woke and are wrongfully celebrating the Acolyte's cancellation for deplorable reasons. However, as Supreme Leader Snoke himself says, where the darkness rises, light will meet it. Fans of the Acolyte have recently taken to social media to voice their displeasure at the show being dropped by Lucasfilm, campaigning for it to continue. This comes after the hashtag Renew the Acolyte trend that did the rounds on Twitter/X shortly after the Acolyte Season 1 ending. Now fans are rejoicing in their enjoyment of the show, or even simply their interest in seeing how Season 2 could have improved upon the Acolyte's first outing. The final of the Acolyte was tailor-made to set up a Season 2, and the fans truly deserve to see where it would have gone. Ignore the people who don't want it. We want it. Who's with me? Hashtag save the Acolyte. That is from @xdarksthunder_x. And to be honest, I have to admire the guy. Like, you do have to admire him. Naturally, the main talking point surrounds the lingering plot threads the Acolyte teased for Season 2 from Darth Plagueis and Yoda to the relationship between Osha and Quimmer. Retweet if you enjoyed the Acolyte and you want Season 2. Reply with your favourite moment. Hashtag renew the Acolyte. Hashtag save the Acolyte. Like, 7.6k likes, 1.2k replies on the first one. This one's got 1.4k. Others have tried to keep the level of positivity high, asking fellow fans to reply with their favourite moments from the Acolyte Season 1 while voicing support for Season 2. Casual reminder that the lightsaber choreograph of the Acolyte is some of the best we've had in decades. It was that good. To be honest, I think that was its saving grace, is we haven't had a proper Star Wars Jedi-fueled show where there are really cool lightsaber battles since George Lucas's prequel trilogy. But we've had him in, like, I guess we've had cool battles in Clone Wars, but not live action, because everything Disney's done has mostly been between the times of Episode 4, before Episode 4, or after Episode 4, and then the sequel trilogy. And you look at that and you think, okay, is there something there? And you haven't seen a proper lightsaber duel like we saw with the prequel trilogy, where there's so many stunts, so many choreographed fight scenes. The Acolyte did that. That's the only thing I'm going to say. The Acolyte did do great lightsaber work, because it's set at a time when there are a lot more Jedi who could fight Sith. Anyway, it then goes on to say, more highlights of Season 1 with the Acolyte's Episode 5 lightsaber fights. Those supporting the trend claim they are the best Star Wars action sequences since the prequels, and they deserve to be improved upon in the Acolyte Season 2. You left Hayden Christensen, Ahmed Best, Jake Lloyd, John Boyega, Kelly Marie, Tran Moses, Ingram, and now Amanda Sternberg to fend for themselves without your support, and your cancellation of the Acolyte is telling us who you rather support. Do better, Lucasfilm. Hashtag save the Acolyte. Like, I'm not a fan of the show, but like I dropped off episode 4. Maybe I've said it in every video. I am going to rewatch it, and I might change my opinion of it in the wake of all this. But you know, although I dropped off episode 4, I don't like judging it harshly. Although I judge it on the 3 episodes I saw. I think I saw the 4th. I actually can't remember. In the wake of the show's cancellation, the Acolyte cast member Amanda Sternberg has been receiving inexcusable hatred on her social media accounts. Fans have thus called out Lucasfilm for failing to support prior actors who received similar hatred, insisting that saving the Acolyte will show more support for those willing to be respectful for Star Wars actors than those who are not. Yeah, I mean, hate's gonna come with everything you do. The Acolyte is a very vocal fan base. Star Wars High Republic show has its dedicated section of fans. The posts highlighted, as well as tens of thousands of other online, prove how vocal the Acolyte's fan base is. This positivity is undoubtedly pleasing to witness, given the negativity that tends to impact most franchises of late. Concerning online discourse, clearly the Acolyte Season 1 resonated with many people. These people are now voicing their support for the show, attempting to change Lucasfilm's mind about greenlighting the Acolyte Season 2. Admittedly, this is sadly unlike, as ratings and exposure dictate the film making business more than anything else recently. That said, if fans of the show keep showing their support, who knows what could happen. This has saved shows before. One of the biggest before social media, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They cancelled it after, I think it was season 4, and people wrote in, like, hashtags or save Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and there was such a massive amount of people pouring in to save that show. Manifest was saved because of Netflix, because everyone watched the show at the same particular time, and the watch hours went ridiculous. So, if people want the Acolyte, my best advice from being a part of a fandom community that did this, I did this, and I still tend to try and do it now because they're now gunning for a spin-off, is you set up an account, you get everyone to follow it, or you set up a page and you get everyone to follow that page on Facebook or Twitter or wherever, and you start doing, we're going to watch this show, this episode, this season at this time, because it'll boost the numbers. So if you were to say we are going to watch episode number 1 on a Monday night, on a Saturday at this time, and you get 1,000 people, right? That's a lot of people watching a show that's like 44 minutes, right? Which could boost the ratings. So if you have 1,000 people doing it, you'd have 44,000 minutes watched of a 44-minute show. And if you did that across its 8 episodes, you'd have 352,000 minutes. And that's just 1,000 people. You get 10,000 people, 100,000 people doing it. Because once it becomes a trend, more people will do it to be like, oh, I was a part of this. That's how it works. And I've seen a lot of people go, oh yeah, I've been doing this since like day 605 for a spin-off. Yeah, okay. I was one of the OGs for Manifest. Loved that show. Second, I was doing the hashtag save Manifest on one of my old Twitter accounts, and like with everybody else, I was part of a Manifest group, and we literally was talk about it. Like it, this thing, the hashtag save the Acolyte. It could save the Acolyte. Will it? It could, but I don't think it will. I mean, there's some other things that have come here. The merchandise. Oh, I didn't realize this. This is something else that just come up. Just want to put this in. The merchandise for the Acolyte is seemingly being removed from Disney stores. Fans are speculating the show will also be removed from Disney Plus, similar to what happened to the Willow show. Wow. Oh. Oh. Okay. I mean, they removed Willow, didn't they? Dude, what? This is so disgusting. I don't care what you think of the series. I didn't even bother to watch it because I didn't think it looked good. But treating media this way is not acceptable. So people who hate it are thinking that this is bad. Right. I'm gonna leave this video here and I'm gonna make a video just dedicated to this because this is news at its finest. I didn't even know this had happened. But anyway, let's actually what I find funny is we're still getting the hashtag save the acolyte, hashtag renew the acolyte, and Disney are removing it from their store. I may see whether Disney have removed everything acolyte because if that's gonna happen, I want to buy some acolyte stuff, keep it all sealed, sell it because it'll be so rare. Because how many people bought it? I don't know. But like I said, if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, leave a comment down below. I'll be doing another Acolyte video, it seems. Again, I don't want to keep pushing these Acolyte videos out because it's done. It's been cancelled. It's done now. But news keeps coming out about it and things keep changing. And I think, the whole Save the Acolyte movement is great. But I cannot wait to do this other video that I've literally just like this other video idea I've just found with you guys. Can't wait to do a full video on that, give my full opinion on it. So with that being said, I'll see you on the next one. As always, stay cinematic. Catch you later. Goodbye for now.